Got the landy, got the trailer. Let's go get the ramp. Here it is. Needs a bit of a clean, but we have the ramp. It's 2.5 ton, nice, really compact little ramp. It's got just a motor on the one side, chain driven. It's gonna be perfect. It's a perfect little one just for the amount of room we've got. So we've now got to paint the floor. It's a nice sunny day, nice and warm. Let's do it. So first task was painting the floor. On with a watered down coat, which was 50-50 water and paint. This was a base coat that will soak in slightly and give the paint something to stick to. First coat down. It takes, to properly harden, it's about 4 hours. So it's all right to walk on at the moment. And I could give me time to put the rest of it on. As you can see, sort of here, a bit patchy. I'm going to try and concentrate it in the centre, because if anything drips, it's going to be in the middle. Get it nice and thick. Probably end up putting another coat on just to get it perfect, but it's looking good. We're nearly there. Now on with the second coat to get a good thick layer which will protect the floor and make it easier to clean. Paint down. That's looking a lot better, a lot less patchy. Once it dries, it will become a nice uniform colour. And then we can start to assemble the ramp. This piece here with the two sticking out, there's another one of those, which is there underneath the legs. And these two long red parts, they create the framework that goes on the floor. That'll be really easy to move around. So if we think we can put the ramp there, don't quite like it, we can move it over. Then the two white parts are the actual posts. They attach to the ramp. And then these two cogs have a chain that runs round. The motor spins one, which then spins the other and lifts the legs up. Shouldn't be too hard. The friend that I bought it off is going to come and help me with that. Help me put them up. He's put up a few, so he knows what he's doing. And then give it a good clean. This is just sort of oil that's been there for a while. We can get some more of these because they're a bit worn out. And then we'll be in business. My carpenter friend came today. We ran through what we're going to do. We think we're going to replicate this method with the metal, corrugated metal, the beams. Do the same on this side. We are going to have a doorway about here, because it's so tight. If we have a car on the ramp or something in the front, we're not going to be able to get round it easily. If the lights and everything are at the back, then it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. So we'll have a door here so you can walk down here and get to the back. We're getting there. It's really coming together. The floor makes a huge difference, and that's going to make it so much easier to clean if we make any spills or anything. So we're getting there. Right, there's the base. So we're just trying to work out where it can go at the moment. It's got to be 250 mil away from the edge of the concrete. So from there to that edge, which it is on both sides, which is ideal. I mean, it's close, but it is 250 mil away. We're just trying to work out now where, if that's the best place for it, or it does need to come this way. The other bit's over there, trying to get some of the rust off the bottom. So that's the thick rust gone, the real flaky, horrible bits. I'll get some Cure Rust and some Hammerite on it, just to cover up any exposed metal and make sure the rust doesn't get any worse. But it's actually mostly surface rust, which is good. So after this, it should all be painted. There you go. So it's only a quick job. Just wanted to get that sort of rust and an exposed metal covered with some decent black Hammerite. So now we'll get it all together and get it in its position. Right, so that is where it's going to go. The bolts are just in loose, just to make the frame. And now, got to drill them. 8 holes in total to drill. We're using a 16mm drill bit in the SDS drill and 8 M16 expanding studs to secure the ramp base to the concrete. So that's it, all drilled in. Next step. It's now time to get the posts stood up. These were very awkward and very heavy, so it took all of us to get them stood up, being very careful not to damage the cogs for the chain or the safety cable guides at the bottom of each post. So here it is, all plugged in electrically. The electricians have done a really good job. Shout out to Arthur and Callum for that one. Got the isolator switch there. Last 2 jobs are the safety cable. You can see this sort of thin cable here. That's the safety cable, so if the chain snaps, it shuts off power and locks the ramp where it is. And the last 2 jobs, put the legs on over here. They've got some springs, so I've got to attach them and I can put them on, and then I can put a car on it. We'll probably put the Lupo on it. It's the lightest one, so let's get it. So legs are on, safety cable's done. See in there that it's connected to the top and to the bottom. These are all on with their springs inside. So I didn't realise that when they're pushed all the way down, the spring actually, well, there's like a bolt in the bottom and it touches that, which means they can move. And when you lift the ramp up, they drop down and lock into place. Very clever. So what I'll do now is pull the car back and we'll get it up in the air. So I've got the car on there, got all the pads in the right positions. That side, that side. So let's do it. First go. Right. That's all looking good. That's looking good. That's looking good. Just got to be conscious of the roof because there isn't anything stopping us from driving it straight through the roof. So look how high that is. Looking good. There you have it. We have got a fully functioning ramp. So, mission accomplished. The ramp is in and working. Next step is finish the lights. Some of the wires are in, but we just got to actually put the lights in. And then we can start work on fixing this thing and stripping the Lupo ready for its engine conversion. We managed to get a bench that came out of an old workshop, so that'll be really useful. And we'll get some more tools in here and it will start looking like a proper workshop. So if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. Thank you very much. See you later.